internet, normal videos will resume right after this, and I'm sorry I have to do this. I have a real bitter taste in my mouth, and I feel the only way I'm going to be able to get rid of it is by letting off some steam and ranting about it. And I really feel like I should warn you about going to Legoland in Windsor. This video is to the fat cats at Legoland in Windsor and to my 20,000 something subscribers on YouTube. Today we're in October. I went to Legoland in Windsor, and I'll be honest with you, we probably got on, I'm going to work it out when I get home, but we must have got on maybe 10% of the rides. Excessive queues, and listen, it's a theme park, it's a sunny day, I understand there's going to be lots of queues. There's several things throughout the day that left me with a severe, bitter, horrible taste in my mouth, and I'm not very happy. The first of these things was we went to get some lunch, and burger and chips, order of the day, quick food, want to get back out on the rides or in the queues, and £7.50 for a burger and chips. And the kicker was, I'm leaving the counter, and the young girl on the counter, and I look down at my tray and I'm like, oh, I haven't got a drink. I said, excuse me love, you forgot my cup. I said, oh no, the drink's extra. I almost dropped my tray, like £7.50 for a not very nice burger and chips. It's theme park food, right? But £7.50. Let me say it once more. £7.50 without a drink. And you know the syrup stuff that these places use, you know, the syrup, Coca-Cola, whatever, must be what, 4p a drink, 5p a drink, and what, you can't afford to give us a drink with this? Christ, I'm not very amused by this, but you know, what do you do? It's theme parks, they charge their prices and off you go. So, okay. Me, like many people, I'm leaving the theme park, and you know, kids, it's Legoland, they want something to take away with them. Of course, we go around the Legoland shops, they pick out a few bits and bobs. Quinn, for his birthday, my son Quinn, for his birthday, he got a £20 gift card. And it's like a credit card size thing. It says gift voucher on it, it's £20, and it's got the Legoland logo on it. So I hand this over at the till, and the chap on the till says, sorry sir, you can't use this. And I'm like, Legoland gift voucher, £20, why not? And he's like, oh, sorry, you can use that on admission. So, you know, again, like, what, you know, why? So, okay, by this point, I've had a long day, I'm a little bit tired, I'm a little bit angry. Listen, I just want to get home, I've had enough, you know, so, okay, here's the money, let's go. Like, you've already ripped me off £60 for the three of us to get in, or maybe even more, I'll look it up when I get home. It was, you know, it was a substantial amount of money to get in the theme park. Then I feel a bit aggrieved at being ripped off while I'm in there. Then I buy the presents, I can't even use my £20 gift card. So, alright, let's go home. I can see, I'm sat in the car park, I can see the exit to Legoland, just across the car park there. It's probably an eighth of a mile, no more than a quarter of a mile. And that journey, to do that quarter of a mile, took me 1 hour and 22 minutes. Why did it take me 1 hour and 22 minutes? Because of the greed, the sheer, utter greed of Legoland. Not only, they're not satisfied with charging £2 for parking, no. They have to ensure that every vehicle has to go through a barrier and blip, make sure that, oh yes, you've paid your thing. I mean, when people check in, you'd expect 90% of the people would be honest, and yeah, I've got a car, you know, everyone's got a car, of course, you might get the odd one or two, couple of families, they'd say, oh no, we came in one car, you know, okay, Legoland, you know, you're going to lose out on, you know, a minuscule amount from perhaps a tiny bit of dishonesty, but no, you don't care about that. You want to force every single car to go through a barrier. 1 hour and 22 minutes. Like, I witnessed so much road rage. There's a guy over here forcing his way in, skipping the queue, and then this guy bumps into him, and this guy's giving the other guy the finger, there's horns going over here, there's waving arms, and people getting angry, and revving engines, and this is Legoland. This is the last taste of your theme park that people get. This is the lasting impression that they get. They're leaving your park, and the last thing you make them endure, if they're not satisfied with making them queue all day long, you make them sit for 1 hour and 22 minutes in the baking hot sun after they're tired, knackered, and already slightly annoyed after a day out. This is the final thing you put them through. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Are you for real? Like, how are you not embarrassed? I can't, like, I was agitated, I was fuming, I was annoyed. You know, the annoying thing is, listen, I'm a big boy, I can sit in a queue for 1 hour and 22 minutes, you know, like, what, I've got kids in the car, you know, the smile on their faces was what I wanted to achieve out of today. Sure, I'll be honest with you, I did get a smile out of them, but I knew I could have had a bigger smile out of them if it wasn't for your sheer utter greed. And there's no other word for it, you're greedy. And I said to myself I wouldn't swear in this video, and I did a very good job of it, and I'm surprised because I am so angry. I am beyond angry. £7.50 for a burger and chips. Sorry sir, the drink's not included. I almost dropped my tray there and then, like, I just cannot get my breath. So well done. I won't be visiting your theme park again. I'll be certain I'm going to, believe me, as you can tell, I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm going to be telling all my friends as well as my 20,000 YouTube subscribers. So I don't think you've done yourself much of a service in your sheer greed. Listen, I'm a businessman. I understand businesses have to make money, but there's not even a fine line between making money and greed. You've crossed that line and surpassed it by a long way. I'm not satisfied at all.